What's up, family? It's your girl K Stu of kCharles Couture, and I'm coming to you because I just want you to know that I have a brand new series that's going to be coming your way. And the series is going to be called Clutter Chaos with kCharles Couture. Listen, let me tell y'all why I picked out clutter with a K, chaos with a K with kCharles Couture. The reason I feel that way is because I moved into this house 2 years ago. I had a house built brand spanking new from the ground up. And in the 2 years, my house is not quite where I want it to be. There are some things that I've realized being in here for these last 2 years that I want to change, that I want to fix up. And when I feel like my house is not where it's supposed to be, I feel like I'm in chaos. I can't work in clutter. So that's why I'm calling it Clutter and Chaos with kCharles Couture. And I'm going to go through how we're going to get rid of this chaos and clutter and get my house to where I want it to be. Like the visions in my head, when I kept thinking, like when this house is getting built, I was like, you know what? This room is going to be this. It's probably going to look like this. This room will look like this. It'll probably look like this. So that's what we're doing. And I figured, why not do a series right here on TikTok? I mean, I love my TikTok family. And what if I'm doing something that someone on my TikTok family needs to know that they can do themselves? You don't have to hire a contractor. You don't have to hire painters or something like that. I may have some tricks and stuff up my sleeve that I'm going to share with you all. And in the midst of that, we're going to get my house like it's supposed to be. So anything that I mess up, you'll be able to see like, oh, don't do that because that didn't go right with her. That didn't go good with her. Now, let me just say this. I do have a little carpentry in my background. So I just want people to know that because I don't want you to get on here and think, oh, she's brand new. She doesn't know how to cut wood. She doesn't know how to nail. I can do all those things. I can build. I can do all of those things. Sometimes I just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like when I bought this brand new house, I was like, listen, this house is going to be just like I want it. So I don't need to get in there and do anything. I can move straight in and get things like I want. That didn't happen. So this room right here that I'm in currently is my office. This has kind of been the catch-all a little bit for everything. So you're going to see, I'm going to do a little move around so you can see. Once I finish talking, I'm going to do a little move around so you can see the whole thing. But this is what I'm starting with in my office. First, we're going to get rid of all of this. All of these things is coming out of here. Like all of this stuff already has a new home and a new place where it's going to be housed. So that won't be in here. So that's not an issue. But the first thing I needed to do was get my desk right. Okay. So let me tell you what I did first. I already had a desk that was in my bedroom because, again, I'm working from home most days. So I had the desk right in my bedroom, but I realized that I didn't really have enough space on my desk to do the things that I needed to do. Like I have a really big monitor and I feel like when it's on the desk and the monitor is like right here, I feel like it's too close. So I was like, I need some room. I need some space. And I wanted a really big desk anyway. And the reason I want a really big desk is because I got a lot of stuff. And when I am grabbing my work computer and I got to go to DC to go to work, I don't want to have to like keep looking for stuff or, okay, this is over here. This is in the book bag. I want to be able to just grab my stuff. Everything else will be nice and neat where it's supposed to be. I can come back and the only thing I would have to replace on this desk would be my laptop. Okay. So that's one. Now let me show you the room. Now, again, like I said, this is kind of a catch-all. It has become a catch-all room, but we're going to change that up. Okay. So this is the room currently. And again, like I said, don't judge me. This room has become like the catch-all for a lot of things. Now, those wood pieces that you see, I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. But this is the room. Nice, really big room, really not a lot of space. I love the walls in here. Wait until I get my artwork and stuff up there. I got some curtains that I'm going to put up there. And again, and then there's also a closet in here. This closet is pretty much going to be the same. I'm going to keep this closet for like my winter clothes and stuff like that. And because it's my office, I don't need to have to do too much with it. So this is the space that we're working with right here. Right? Nice room. Going to be a really nice office, right? Okay, so let me tell you what we're doing first. The first thing I have to do is get my desk together. Now, I know y'all saw 2 desks there and there was a monitor on one. Let me flip it back so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, there are currently two desks in this room. Now, what I've done is because I need both of these desks. So I've decided what I did was I screwed them together. I put screws in there. So now this desk is attached to this desk. So they're now become one. Okay. This is one desk. So the first thing that I know that I'm going to have to do to merge these two desks together is get a brand new top. Now my brand new top is still in the car. I haven't gotten out the car yet. But what I did was I measured from this end of the table to that end. And then I did the widest part of this, which was 17 inches. So now I have a brand new top, which is 6 feet by 18 inches. So this is going to be totally covered. You won't see this top and you won't see that top either. Now, on the back side of the desk, as you can see, like most desks, they have that little plywood piece right here to keep it. This is coming off because I have a brand new piece cut, which is here. This is here. I went to Home Depot and I had them cut me out a new piece, which is going to be that one. And then I'm also going to cover the back of this desk. And the reason I'm going to cover the back of this desk is because, sorry, I had to move those cords. I'm covering, and they pulled right back down. I'm covering this part of the desk because you can see these desks are not the same size. Even though I have them together and they're merged together in the front, these are not the same size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of wood right here, the same way we have a backing to that desk. I'm going to put a backing over here. I'm trying to scoot it there so you can see what I mean. And of course, this isn't the wood, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a backing on this desk so you won't see everything that's going on inside of here. Like now, this has become closed off. That's my new piece over there. So the only thing that's going to be open is this part right here. Now, this is what you see on the front part of the desk on both of them, right? Nice couple of drawers there, couple of spaces over there where I can put my file cabinets or whatever. And then you're going to see like that little board. That's going to be what's covering that back part. This part is going to be open. I can kick my feet out or whatever I want to. So, okay. So today is part 1 of the series. And today we're going to talk about all the supplies that we're going to be using. Okay. So let me show you what I've already used so far. So I definitely have a drill. You want to have a drill. Okay. Drills are so important, especially when you gotta, like I showed you when I merged those two desks together, you gotta be able to have some manpower behind you to get them desks together. Now, I am one of those people that says, why reinvent the wheel? I already had 2 desks that I was using and they weren't what I needed. So I was like, why not put them together and make them what I need them to be? So that's what I'm doing. So my desks have cost me no money. Period. Now, the wood I'm using to make the desk what I needed to be, it was $38. It was $35 for the top, and then it was another $3 for those backing piece that I'm using. I also went and got me some paint. Now, if you know me, y'all know I went to the oops section. And when I got to the oops section, they had a gallon of paint, and it was in this color right here. It's called Pueblo or something like that, but it's this color right here. This is the color that I'm going to use. This is now going to be the new color for my desk. I also got some primer so that I can prime it. I'm going to use my sander. Again, I have a good sander. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get the old pieces off, the backing pieces off, put the new pieces on, and then I'm going to give the desk a really good sanding. I'm going to sand it on the sides and in the middle. That's all I'm doing. That's going to be part 1. So stay with me. I hope y'all stay tuned with me. This is going to be a great series. I'm going to try to still be funny and comedic while I'm doing these things. But I hope you enjoy. Listen, if you know any steps or tricks that can help me get to where I want to get to further in a better way, please leave them in the comments. I will be checking my comments at the end of the night after I posted the video to see what you all are saying and what I can do better or how I can fix it or whatever tweaks I can get. So stay with me. This is part 1. We're doing The Office, and this is going to be called Office Chronicles and with Clutter and Chaos with kCharles Couture. See you soon. And again, these are all the supplies I'm using. I have my sander, I have my paint sprayer, I have a hammer, I have some screws, a tape measure, some drills. You definitely want to have some invisible nails. I have my primer and paint, and I have my new desktop over there. This is also the back of my desk. So that's how we're going to start. That's what we're going to be using. Go ahead and get those things that you need. I'm also using a drop cloth and lots of plastic.